And we begin this with breaking news. Kristi Noem is no longer the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. President Donald Trump posting on Truth Social about the change, saying in part, quote, "The current secretary, Kristi Noem, who has served us well and has had numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border, will be moving to be special envoy for the Shield of the Americas, our new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere." The new Homeland Security Secretary will be Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin. That switch will go into effect coming up on March 31st, and we will certainly keep you updated as we continue to learn more today. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti. It is good to see you on this Thursday. We're going to take a moment, a pause from the headlines, and there are quite a few going on today, but we're going to check in on weather. We have Nicole joining us this afternoon. Nicole, it has been a strange couple of days. It went from beautiful, really warm to kind of a rainy mess. What can we expect?
Yeah, Laura, the good news is we're not the rainy mess, but we're also not brilliantly sunny as well. So kind of a weird in between of a day. We do still have some light scattered showers that are moving their way through the region. This is our live Doppler radar right now, and you can see them. Let's zoom in here into town, because genuinely they're really not going to be affecting much of us here in town. Most of these showers are going to be in the mountains. The biggest bulk of any moisture moving its way through right now is hitting Potlatch, Tico, just south of St. Mary's. Again, though, most people not having to deal with this today. A lot of these showers sticking in our mountains. We'll talk more about how much the mountains get in a little bit, but first taking a live look at Silverwood. Not at Silverwood, but this is our Silverwood camera pointing away from Silverwood at our mountains. This is basically what we're seeing today, right? A little bit of cloud cover, a little bit of blue sky peeking through as well. Right now we are 45 degrees and we will warm up just a little bit more today.
All right, my friend, thank you. Today, Iran is warning that the U.S. will bitterly regret sinking one of its warships. And the U.S. says it is accelerating strikes in the Middle East. We have Natalie Brand reporting.
Smoke could be seen rising over Doha as Iran steps up retaliatory attacks on U.S. allies in the Middle East.
We were attacked. The aggressors are responsible for the consequences.
CBS News has learned Arab states say they're running dangerously low on interceptors to take down missiles fired from Iran. U.S. Central Command released this video Thursday arguing the Iranian regime's ability to impact U.S. forces and regional partners is rapidly declining.
Somebody said, on a scale of 10, where would you rate it? I said about a 15. And we're going to continue to do well.
President Trump on Wednesday again sought to make the case that Iran was going to strike first.
I think if we didn't do it first, they would have done it to Israel and give us a shot if that was possible.
Iran's foreign minister called the U.S. sinking of an Iranian ship in international waters an atrocity and added, quote, "Mark my words, the U.S. will come to bitterly regret the precedent it has set."
U.S. lawmakers' support for the operation remains split largely along party lines. A war powers resolution aimed at limiting further military action failed in the Senate.
The yeas are 47, the nays are 53. The motion to discharge is not approved.
But some GOP lawmakers who approve of the administration's actions are signaling that could change if this expands in scope.
My view has always been ground troops will require congressional authorization. So they're currently none involved, none have been involved, and they're following the War Powers Act.
Later today, the House will vote on a war powers resolution, but it also seems likely to fail.
Well, at least two men from Washington State are stuck in Doha, Qatar right now. They are Doug Kelly from Spokane and Rick Olson from Seattle. Both men were there in Doha for a layover. Now they are stuck in the country and have to shelter in place. Commercial flights out of the area are heavily restricted right now. Businesses and even hotel patios are shut down because people there are being told to stay indoors.
As our State Department has told me repeatedly, they will provide no further assistance than telling people to sign up for STEP, which is good because that lets state know who you are, where you are, and how to contact you. So that's good, but beyond that, the direction is to shelter in place, wait it out.
And the communication is so vital. It just helps me focus on positive things rather than sit here by myself, because in absence of information, your mind tends to go to the worst places, and this brings joy.
And we are expecting the airport in Qatar to give an update sometime tomorrow. We'll certainly keep tuned into that. In the meantime, we are hearing from the man who found a woman dead in his backyard. He lives in the town of Sprag, Washington. The woman has been identified as Aspen Valdez from Yakima. She was reported missing last month. The homeowner spoke exclusively with KREM 2 about what happened.
I walked out of the room and house into the backyard, and I saw this dead young lady sitting there in the yard and called the police. Yeah, she was dead.
How could you tell?
Well, we touched her. And she was dead. It looks maybe like she was just wandering around in a stupor or running from someone, and probably more like something distraught caused her to get there, and unfortunately that was the last she seen.
The homeowner says he did not notice any marks on her body that would indicate a shooting or stabbing. He believes she showed up sometime at night. We did reach out to the victim's family for comment, but they declined to speak, saying they're waiting for the autopsy results.